Hello, my name's Ian Thompson. I'm one of the world's leading tutors in the area of CIPS studies and their professional qualifications. I'm here today to discuss a really important distinction within the CIPS professional qualifications suite that has not been really explained very well at all. It's the difference between outsourcing and offshoring. The two concepts are totally different. Now, to explain this, I've chosen to undertake this particular video based upon this boat with a very similar boat behind us. It is a great example of offshoring. I'm sitting on a French boat manufactured by Jeanneau, but it's manufactured in their build facility over in Poland. It's a great example of offshoring. Offshoring being the concept where an organisation chooses to relocate some of its activities in another country. Now, let's not get confused by the word. Offshoring has nothing to do with the shoreline of a country. We know that France and Poland have no shoreline as a barrier between them. All we're talking about is the geographical border. They have moved their activity out of France across to Poland. Typically, you'd think about offshoring as moving an operation a long distance, for example, from Europe across to Southeast Asia or from North America to Latin America. And organisations do this because there is a comparative advantage in the location. So the decision is about locating activities. Typically, you move an operation from one location to another because it's cheaper, or maybe the skill base is better in another location, or possibly the other location has a better access to resources and raw materials or has a better supply chain. So the decision to move from one country to another country is called offshoring. When you're offshoring a long distance, there are classic problems about the logistics, about the differences in culture, time differences, currency differences, differences in tax regimes, and so on. And so many organisations, such as this French boat manufacturer that I'm sitting on today, they will choose the decision, rather than offshore a long way, they will nearshore. So France and Poland being close to each other, both within the European Union, there's a natural synergy between the two countries. The cost differential is less in Poland, but it is still an improvement to the expense of manufacturing within France. Hence we have offshoring, this geographical location decision. It is totally different to the concept of outsourcing. Now, to explain outsourcing, what you need to do is, for example, is to find an older Apple device, something like the iPhone X or an older device than that. If you look on the back of your iPhone X or older device, you will see an inscription written at the bottom. It says, "Designed in California, assembled in China." It is a clear statement about how they run their organisation. Now, they removed it from the iPhone X onwards simply because President Trump in his first term was putting America first, and they felt that politically it was the wrong statement to have. Interestingly, we are now in President Trump's second term to make America great again, and there are other considerations to have about the geographical location. Let's go back to that Apple statement. Designed in California, assembled in China. It is a statement not just about offshoring, but also about outsourcing. By saying designed in California, they're saying they're going to undertake certain activities themselves within the US. Meanwhile, they're going to outsource other activities and send it across to a geographical location a long way away. So this decision to outsource is a making it yourself or buying it from a supplier decision. Make or buy. Making it yourself, Apple chooses to undertake the innovative design work itself, and it has control upon that. The manufacturer, it can find a third-party supplier, so it can buy those services from a supplier. In Apple's case, and this is where the confusion often comes between outsourcing and offshoring, Apple not only outsources to a supplier, the supplier is called Foxconn, it's the world's leading manufacturer of precision electronic components, but also because Foxconn is based across in Southeast Asia, it's Taiwanese and Chinese manufacturer, the decision is also offshored. Hence the confusion. So let's just clarify this very much and clearly for your CIPS exams. Outsourcing is about taking an activity that is undertaken in-house normally and externalizing it to a supplier. You can outsource to your own country or across to another country. Outsourcing is not about the location decision. Outsourcing is about the decision who has the responsibility, yourself or a supplier. Offshoring is about location. Do we undertake the activity in our host country, or do we move it across a geographical border to another country? Now naturally, for your CIPS exams, you need to understand the advantages that outsourcing or offshoring has versus the risks, and there are both within that decision. The risks need to be measured with the benefits. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this useful to understand the distinction. Please do look at our other clips within the Cordie YouTube channel. I hope you've liked this. Good luck in your CIPS exams. Please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel for more YouTube clips to help you with the CIPS studies. And we wish you the best of luck. Thanks for watching.